Are you ready to unlock your future? Well, we have now made this possible with House of Salon, Salon Suite Franchising. Ladies and gentlemen, businessmen and women, entrepreneurs and investors, I would like to greatly thank you for coming to House of Salon, Salon Suite and House of Ink Tattoo Suite Franchising. I'm going to be your #1 go-to source for your passive income franchising needs. Well, congratulations are in store. Let me be the first one to congratulate you. You have actually taken the first step in opening up your very own franchise business. And why a franchise over any other business? Because franchises, especially House of Salons, it's a proven method. It has a history. We have all the details all ready to go for you for proven success. It's a proven business model. You know, you are going to have a lot of choices on what exactly is going to be the right franchise for you. You know, you could pick a franchise to where you have to work that business every day of your life. You may just be coming, or you're still working in a 9 to 5 or a 7 to 7 job to where you got to put that grind in. And do you want to pick a franchise to where you still have to put in all of those hours, all the blood, sweat, tears, aggravation every single day? Or do you want a franchise to where once those doors are open, the business runs itself? Well, that's exactly what House of Salon, Salon Suite, and House of Ink Tattoo Suite represents. It represents passive income. It gets you out of that daily grind. If you can open up your rent checks every month, you can run this business. Now, obviously, there's a little bit more to that, but that's what I'm here for. You know, you're getting into a franchise with House of Salons. We've got comprehensive training. We've got everything ready to go for you. You need absolutely no experience in this business. That's what I'm here for. We're going to walk you through the process every step of the way. So why House of Salons over any other franchise opportunity on the market? Well, there are very glaring differences, and I'm here to tell you a lot more about them. With House of Salons, you get evolution because I evolve. If you just simply go to my website after the video, not now, I actually got it flashing on the screen right now, but go to my website after the video. I want you to go through the entire website. I want you to take a look at all the services that I provide with both House of Salons and House of Ink franchising. I think you'll be very happy with what you see. I've got videos on that website. We've got a lot of pictures of what the salon suites and what the tattoo suites are going to look like, and I'm sure you're going to be very, very excited, and you should be. I mean, going into business for yourself, it is the ultimate dream. And I want to just kind of tell you what this business has done for me over the last 25 years. It has truly been a blessing. I've been able to do what I want, when I want, how I want, whenever I want, and still be able to run the business. And why is that? Because this business model, this is real estate leasing. You are a landlord. So except for the occasional service call, you're not going to be bothered. You want to go on vacation, you can do that. Family get-togethers, you could do that. You don't need to be worrying about a phone call from an employee. Something's gone wrong. We have a customer that just went nuts in the building. We're not going to get any of that. It's a very calming and soothing business. In fact, I always found it as being surreal because no matter where I was, what I was doing, I'm making money. You're making money 24/7 doing what you want. So I'm going to ask you, be very, very careful when picking a franchise. Everybody's going to give their speech, just like I'm doing right now. But I think I've got merit to mine. You know, again, employees, 941s, taxes, all the employee insurances, all the aggravation that you are going to go through. Yes, you're going to be very excited because you're opening up your own business. You're all pumped up, but that's going to wear thin after 5 months, and then it's going to be like working a 9-to-5 job. All right, so now we know you are definitely interested in pursuing passive income. But what makes House of Salons so much specialer and different from the competing franchise companies on the market? Well, there are some very glaring differences. And again, I do urge you to do your homework because obviously you're making a big financial choice here, and you have to be very sure of who is going to be the right company for you. Glaring differences, it's evolution. I evolve. I'm on the forefront of constantly developing new floor plans. We got 3 beautiful inner salon suite designs. We got the classic series, we got the executive series, and we got the luxury series. We have to be able to cater to every one of these beauty professionals' needs. After all, you know, they're coming from these beautiful open salons, and yes, they're going to go into business for themselves by opening up a salon suite, but we want to make sure that we're giving them a better experience, okay, than what they had working in their open salon. We don't want to do equal, we want to give them a better experience, and I'm able to bring all the tools of open salons and salon suites and combine everything together to give that tenant and the most important person to your tenant, which is their client, the ultimate salon experience. And once you give this tenant and the clients every amenity that they need, that equals tenant retention, and that's number one in this business. We need to do everything we've got to do to keep tenants in your building. Well, how do we do that? It's by evolution, designs. We also incorporate entertainment areas within the building. Again, I'm going to ask you to go to my competitors' websites. You will not see entertainment areas. And what exactly are these? Well, let's just say your tenant wanted to have an open house. All right, they now have an area, you know, within the building that they can have their open house, that they can have meetings with vendors. Let's say one of your tenants, and trust me, this is going to happen a lot, they have a lot of wedding parties. So what do we do for them? We now give that wedding party an entertainment area in there. So once the bridesmaids are all dolled up, they can walk out of the suite, they can go to the entertainment area, they can set up hors d'oeuvres, cocktails, they can even have live music in the venue. We have also incorporated processing areas throughout the building with more waiting areas. Again, look at my competition. They have a waiting area in the front of the building and a couple of benches scattered. We don't believe in that, because what do you do for your tenants in the back of that building? All right, you gotta make that building conducive no matter what location those tenants are located in. So evolution, being on the forefront of these beautiful designs, that's what's going to keep your tenants there, because what is going to come once you open up your business? It could be competition. Is competition good? Competition's good. Competition's good for everybody. It keeps you on your toes. But we don't want competition coming into our area and putting up a better building than you've got, because they're going to market to your tenants, they're going to do everything they need to do to try and pull them. Well, how do we combat that? Well, I've taken care of that. I'm going to put you up the most gorgeous, fully amenitized building that you can imagine, to where your tenants can't go anywhere nicer. All right, closing out this video, I'd like to greatly thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. I'm hoping that you continue to do your homework, and I always want you to know, I'm a phone call away. I'm an email away. I've got all my information in the description box right below this video. Just scroll down, get through all the key points that I got in that description box, and at the bottom, we got my direct line, we got my website, we got my email. You've got questions. Pick up the phone and ask them. I mean, that's how they're going to get answered. You know, I want to hear from you. I want to hear your plan, and I want you to be more comfortable with me. There's so much more to talk about, but right now you absorbed this video, and it was just a great pleasure speaking with you per se, and I hope to hear from you soon. My name is Frank Bernardo, House of Salon, Salon Suite, and House of Ink Tattoo Suite franchising on just what might be the absolute best move of your life.